On to the 9th on the programme, the second last Class 3, 1,200 metres the trip here with Attention, heading them dropping back into Class 3 company. We've got Winston's Lad, who won 1,400 metres in his final start last season. Sun Touch, a two-time winner, getting over the 1,400 metres last campaign. Calling the shots from Chung Fa. Good Beauty, fourth on his final start. Just his second start, that was course and distance last year. Speed Vision, the last start winner at the back end of last year. And Daring Fit for Paul O'Sullivan, having his first start for Paul and his first start since February as well. So just to confirm, those horses that have been up to Chung Fa in the off-season, calling the shots, came back on the 24th, and Daring Fit just a few days ago.
There'll be some pace here. Sun Touch hasn't raced since April. He's had a suspensory problem, but he is a pace horse. I think he is a little on the heavy side. Speed Vision, obviously with blinkers going on at the end of last season, pinged straight to the front. He led in a recent trial. Daring Fit's a front-running type. Attention from a good barrier. But I think Superwise is a tricky one. He could be potentially caught wider out, but the pace will be good, potentially a little bit good to slow.
This horse is going well. He did go really well fresh last season. He's downgraded, blinkers on, tongue tie on, and he's really keen. So he's a major player in the race. I think Attention, I got him on top there. I think he's going to go well. Superwise, another one that generally works well. Look, he looked like a 1,000-metre horse originally, but he sort of reinvented himself as a 1,200-metre horse, and he's going nicely enough. And he's just got this wide draw to overcome, but his track work suggests that he's in good order. And here's Speed Vision, the one you mentioned, blinkers on, and he's just having a nice, quiet workout. Just thought I'd show him because he's come from a Griffin now into sort of adulthood. He's put on 20 pounds.
Well, we mentioned Romantic Bonanza before coming in on 57, the handicapper. Handicapper's giving him 67, so has a much higher opinion of Speed Vision. Yeah,
his first starts in open company. He's the first one we'll see in actual fact here in this trial. Attention as well. Keep your eye on Attention, depending on how far we see them run past the line. When he gets out, he really gets motoring. Well,
Speed Vision always showed, even from his early trials before he debuted, that he had some ability. Young horse, a few things went wrong. His first run was probably his best, and then the next two were a little bit average, and then the blinkers went on. He went straight to the front, and he made a Griffin field look pretty ordinary. He made these look reasonably average in the trial as well. So it'll be interesting to see how he can handle race day conditions against tougher opposition.
Yeah, I've got him in for second. I think he can run really well. I've got Attention on top. As you said, Andrew, it's a very quiet trial. And he has been downgraded, so there's plenty of ticks there for him.
Yeah. All right, OK, that's Attention. Sun Touch is the next one we're going to have a look at. This is him out in front and rolling. Again, this is back of April. But it was his last start.
He was in fantastic form, Andrew. He ran second to Harmony Hero, defeated Chunghwa Spirit, and obviously Unique Joyful in 4 before he stepped into 3. He ran third behind Simply Brilliant at his first run in 3. The problem is he's had a suspensory in early May, hasn't raced since the 2nd of April. He's got no trial going in. And, Paul, you're suggesting his body weight is very high.
Yeah, he's put on 59 pounds, which is a significant amount, as you can imagine. But he's come up, in the market a bit.
The question, you know, I mean, there's a few negatives there against him, but he's money back a place early in betting.
Yeah, I couldn't have him though.
Same.
All right, OK, we'll move on then to Superwise. He's just a 1 win to his name so far, but looks like he's coming to the race in good shape.
Yep, nice trial leading in, sitting outside of Shamal. Handsome Bobo's in that trial. Villafion, we saw this earlier. Speedy King, and then you've got your Fortune Booths and your Wishful Thinkers, so nice performance. The barrier's a concern, but he's a horse that should run well. I just wonder how many more rating points he's got. He's on 72 at the moment. I'm not sure there's a lot more there.
Oh, I've got him in on the 4th line, but the draw puts me off a little bit for a win line.
I think this is a very interesting horse, Daring Fit's the first time he's raced since February, and Paul O'Sullivan's had him up at Chung Fa as well.
Yep, nice trial. You look back through his form, second to Rat, and we're going to talk about him in the last. He's had form around Conti as well, who won 5 on the trot. I went through the vet records. I couldn't find any issues with him. He hasn't raced for 7 months, so obviously left Tony Cruz, gone to Paul O'Sullivan. Very interesting runner, nice trial. Who goes into the tips for me?
Plenty of ability earlier on in his thing. I haven't put him in because sometimes Paul O'Sullivan's need a run, but
true.
I wouldn't be surprised if he ran well.
All right, but Speed Vision favourite, but interesting all this money for Sun Touch as well.
Yeah, I haven't got him in at Sun Touch. I've got Attention on top. I just think downgraded, and with the blinkers going on, tongue tie goes on with a nice quiet trial. I think this could be his race. Speed Vision, he's come up pretty short till it's 40, but did show really good Griffin form. Winston's Lad. Now, he did win 2 in a row earlier on. I know he won at the back end of last season. There's no reason why I don't think he could win again. He's rated 75. He's won off 74, so we'll give him another chance. And Superwise in there for 4th. So at 1, 10, 3 and 6, but I do like the 1, and he's a good each-way price at the moment.
Good old Winston, one of those long shots I was referring to earlier too, Paul.
Yeah, nice
he was a last start winner, so credit where it's due. Speed, Vision, Attention, Daring, Fit, Superwise. They were the numbers for me. 10, 1, 11 and 6.
All right, 1 and 10 are the numbers that keep cropping up there. Attention for me, as Paul pointed out, a great each-way price there, $5.90
At present.
at the moment, absolutely. One more race to go then, plus all the best bets. That's up next.